In today's immersive UnEarthed documentary, we explore the nearly vanished craft of the Heft and Schalenschneider, the traditional maker of wooden knife handles, in the Solinger region of Germany. Through the preserved workshop of Wilhelm Jacobs and demonstrations by former craftsmen, the film reveals the detailed, labour-intensive processes that once formed the backbone of Solinger's cutlery industry. It provides historical context, showcases century-old techniques, and preserves the legacy of a profession that shaped the region's economic and cultural identity. Wiescheid near Solingen, originally a farming community, shifted toward home-based work when the Solinger cutlery industry expanded. One such trade was producing wooden knife handles. In the workshop Cotton of the late handle maker Wilhelm Jacobs, former co-workers demonstrate the traditional processes of producing knife handles. Logs, mainly beech, cherry and imported hardwoods like rosewood, ebony and mahogany, are cut to size. Historically, the saws were powered by water or steam before later being driven by electric motors. The wood is sawn into plates and blocks, called kanteln. The material must be completely dry, since moist wood shrinks and could damage the steel blade of the finished knife. The blocks dry for up to 8 days, being turned regularly. They are then shaped on a milling machine using one of Jacobs' 100 to 120 templates, many of which he crafted himself. A high-speed milling machine forms the handle shape according to the template. The profession of the Heft and Schalenschneider, handle and scale cutter, was once central to Solinger's cutlery industry, but largely disappeared after World War II due to mechanization. Further steps include rounding, trimming and dyeing, staining the handles. Jacobs's recipe for the dyes remained secret. Dyeing required several cooking and soaking cycles over multiple days. The dyed handles dry for at least 8 more days. Jacob's daughter describes the family workshop. Up to 8 people work there. Days began at 6 a.m, and the routine included long hours and multiple furnace operations in winter. In the rumbling chamber, handles are waxed with wax beads and polished in a rotating drum, creating a finish equivalent to hand polishing each piece individually.
Kijk nou, komt er.
Final cuts are made so the handles can be assembled with blades. With this, the handle maker's work ends. Jacob's daughter donates the complete workshop to the city of Langenfeld, where it will be reconstructed in the museum to preserve this craft.